You're listening to the International Moving Podcast, your guide to moving to another country, brought to you by SDC International Shipping, LA's finest. An international move is exciting. It's a time to start over, establish a new business maybe, reestablish family ties, or retire where your budget will do more for you. Please enjoy today's episode, and if you have any questions about your international move, give us a call at 888-779-3962. That's 888-779-3962.
If you're moving from California, Texas, New York, or anywhere in America, you've probably started collecting estimates from moving companies. But here's the thing, not all quotes are created equal. In fact, many look too good to be true, and unfortunately, that's often the case. In today's episode, we're going to walk you through what should be included in an international moving quote, what red flags to watch for, and how SDC International Shipping brings total transparency to your relocation. Let's dive in. First, why comparing quotes matters. Here's a spoiler. It's not just about the price. When people compare moving quotes, most start with the price, naturally, but a lower number doesn't always mean a better deal. What you need is clarity, reliability, and value. We've seen it too many times. Clients receive vague or minimal quotes only to get hit with surprise port fees, packing charges, or custom penalties later. That's why at SDC, we build detailed, transparent quotes from the start. Whether you're relocating to France, Japan, Australia, or anywhere else, we make sure you know exactly what you're getting and what you're not. Let's talk about core components of a trustworthy international quote. Let's break down what a legitimate international moving quote should include. First, door-to-door service. Don't settle for half service. A lot of companies only quote for port-to-port or door-to-port, leaving you to deal with customs and final delivery yourself. At SDC, we handle pickup at your U.S. home, freight shipping, custom clearance, and delivery to your new residence abroad. We're here with you from start to finish. Professional packing and crating. Packing for an overseas move is not the time for cardboard boxes from your garage. Your quote should include labor costs for packing and ISPM 15 certified materials, and custom crating for fragile or high-value items like pianos or artwork. At SDC, this is standard in every full-service quote. Freight charges and transit type. Is your move by air or by sea? LCL or full container? We'll show you the exact freight method, timelines, and rate so you understand why a 40-foot container to Sydney costs more than an LCL groupage to Paris. And here's a tip. Ask your mover how fuel prices, port congestion, or tariffs could impact your costs in 2025. Let's talk port and terminal fees. Watch for this. These can easily add hundreds of dollars to your final bill. We include them upfront in every quote. Whether you're shipping from Long Beach, Boston, or Houston, there's no surprises. And custom clearance support. International moving requires documentation, period. We help with inventory forms, compliance regulations, EU custom rules, and avoiding delays. Your quote should include support for custom handling, not just vague language like paperwork assistance. And finally, insurance. We offer marine insurance that protects your entire shipment at full value, not just 60 cents per pound, like basic coverage. Ask what the deductible is. Confirm coverage for high-value items. If it's not in writing, it's not covered. And finally, storage options. Do you need a few weeks before your new home is ready? Your quote should include pricing for storage and details on security and climate control. We provide flexible short and long-term storage, fully documented in your quote. Now, what about optional add-ons that you should understand? Some things may be optional, but they're still important, like piano or vehicle shipping, crating for oversized or fragile items, handling fees for stairs or narrow streets, pet relocation referrals, extra insurance, or fine art or jewelry. At SDC, we always clarify what's included and what's not, so you can choose what matters most to your move. Here are some common pitfalls to avoid. Let's hit some of those red flags. A quote that doesn't mention packing, no method of custom documentation, insurance not clearly explained, hidden port fees or excess charges, and no licensing certificates. Always verify that your mover is FMC licensed. SDC is fully licensed and insured. Now, here's how to compare moving quotes the right way. This is your checklist. Ask your mover, is this quote door-to-door or partial service? Are packing and materials included? Does it list freight method and cost? Are port and terminal fees itemized? Is custom assistance included? Is insurance full value and what's deductible? What add-ons should I know about? If you're unsure about these answers, call us. We're going to walk you through it. At SDC International Shipping, we don't just move boxes, we move lives. And we believe every quote should reflect that. Are you ready to start? Call us today, 877-339-0267, or you can get a free quote at SDC International Shipping. Because when it comes to moving overseas, clarity is everything.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Thanks for listening. Whether you're relocating within the country or moving to the other side of the world, we're here to help from start to finish. Connect with us today at 888-779-3962. That's 888-779-3962.